Welcome back, sweet friends. In today's video, I'm going to be decorating my buffet. Now today I call it a buffet. Some days I call it a sideboard. But today it's definitely going to be a buffet. I want to set up a ice cream bar that's going to have a little vintage flair to it. And I hope that you enjoy this. This is how I had my sideboard decorated last year for the summer of 2023, just in case you were curious. So let's go ahead and move forward with this year's summer 2024 buffet. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up or leave me a couple of hearts if you don't want to leave me a comment today. I'm so glad you're here. I have to tell you a little bit of a story that we went down to pick up my husband a bicycle down in Pulaski County, about an hour away, and I met someone who said they watched my video. And Michelle, I was so happy to meet you. She didn't want to be on camera. She asked me if I had a minute, and she took me a little tour through her house. Absolutely gorgeous. She has so many ideas. And I just know one day Michelle will share that with us on YouTube. I think she's got a pretty good start, and she has so many ideas, and her home was absolutely gorgeous. So thanks again, Michelle, for watching my channel, and let's get on with some decorating. Up at the top here, I went ahead and put those up so you don't have to see me climb. But I've got one little sign that I want a vintage sign that I got from Amazon, and I want to put that up there, and then we'll get started in decorating the bottom of the buffet. It's not very noticeable up there, but I wanted a vintage looking sign, and this is what I found on Amazon.com. And if some of these items are something that you're looking for, I will list them in my summer 2024 on my Amazon storefront. I just added a little cloche up there, nothing in it, some tall cutting boards to make a statement in front of or in back of the sign, and then I just have some of those beautiful ivory color hydrangeas in that Pottery Barn thrifted picture that I found. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to decorate some of the hooks before we start down on the buffet. To continue with my ice cream vintage theme, on the right there on the hook is just a little basket I got from Amazon.com. The little greenery was from Hobby Lobby. I thrifted the spoon from a neighbor. I love how that old spoon looks. And then I have a little bread basket that I've had for many years. Also a cutting board that's from Hobby Lobby a couple of years ago. And the tea towel, the ice cream tea towel, is new, and I wanted something that had that vintage flair, and I found that on Amazon.com. So let's go ahead and move to the top of the buffet, and let's start getting that decorated. On the top of the buffet, I put a riser under that lamp just to raise it up just a bit, because I've got something that's going on the other side, and I sort of want to balance that out. But those are my vintage milk bottles that I placed there next to the lamp. And of course, you know, it takes milk to make ice cream for my ice cream bar. But I don't have milk in it, of course, but you can put like some chocolate chips, some sprinkles, some other things, even maybe a little bit of granola, and you could put it in those jars to add as a topping for your ice cream. Let's continue to move on. To balance off the other side of my buffet, I have my old ice cream bucket that I didn't do anything. It's rusted, crusty, vintage. I just added some summertime florals, and if you look real hard, you can see there's a couple of little birds on the branches. And then I just added a red check napkin underneath just to give it that little summer flair. The next items that I added was 4 of the ice cream dishes. I had thrifted those. I had some for many, many years that I used for my children, ice cream and pudding, and through the years, and then we became empty nesters and I got rid of them and then decided that I wanted some more, so I was on the lookout and I did find these 4, and I'll give you a close-up of all this at the end of decorating, so just hold on a minute and you'll get to see it all up close. The next item, as you can see, I added a little Ray Dunn snack tray, and I put that on one of the little metal stands, and all of that was thrifted. I found that, I believe, at a Goodwill, and I thought how adorable that would look in my kitchen, or it's the perfect spot for it here on my ice cream bar for the summertime. Now we're getting to the fun part. As you can see, I took a clear jar and I put some ice cream cones in that so that you can just grab that ice cream, fill it up, ice cream cone, fill it up, and just have a lot of fun with that. The jar, I had seen a jar at a yard sale. It was like an apothecary jar, and the lady had $10 on it. And when I thought $10 is awful high at a yard sale, then I seen my inspiration picture, and I'm going to share that with you. This is my inspiration picture that I got off of Pinterest, and lo and behold, that same jar with ice cream cones in it was what the lady had for $10. So I missed out on that, but I went to Hobby Lobby. I found this one for $10, and I got a couple of small ones that I put some sprinkles in, and I'm going to share those with you in just a moment. But I just love this jar. It's thick, it's heavy, and I'm going to have a lot of fun decorating with it throughout the seasons. Oh, more summer fun, guys. Look at that. Yes, I took my cloche that I got from Michael's a couple of years ago, and those have the sugar waffle cones in it. And my husband and I have already been getting into those with a little bit of ice cream. We just love those. But how adorable on my ice cream bar are those cones in that cloche. So I'm very pleased with the way that it's turning out, and I got a couple of more things to share with you, so hold on and I'll give you a close-up. The other 2 little jars, I have one on a riser. The 2 little jars came from Hobby Lobby, and these are just adorable. And the little scoops in there, I've got sprinkles on the one sitting on the buffet, and I got M&Ms in the one that's up on the riser. And then the little wooden scoops, you could get 3 in a pack from Hobby Lobby, but I got those 2 little jars also. They were like $3.50 a piece from Hobby Lobby, and they are just really ideal for my ice cream bar. I've got a couple more things to add, and let's continue on. Now I know I'm a little far away for you to tell, but the 2 little white creamers that I put there in the front that are holding the wooden spoons, these are great to grab for ice cream in a dish, but also they would be wonderful if you took them and dipped them in some fudge or some frosting and let them set up, and how fun that would be for the kids or grandkids. One last item that I'm adding to my decor is this thrifted quilt that I found at a yard sale, and she wanted, get this, $4. I love the colors. I think I can use this for summer, turn it over and go straight into the fall with it, but it is just gorgeous. I'll show you a close-up of it here in a minute, and just added a little chunky basket down below the quilt ladder, and that is my summer decor for my buffet for this season. I hope that I have inspired you in some way to decorate your own home. We are going to have a lot of fun with this ice cream snack bar, and I hope that I have encouraged you to fix something up fun for your family for this season. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in my next video.